So you're looking to buy a house and you're so confused on what should I do? Should I buy an existing home or should I look at new construction? Stick around, this video is for you. Hey, what's up everybody? It's your mortgage expert, Brian McCauley. So home buyers out there are caught between a rock and a hard place. There's not a lot of inventory. They're navigating the market with their realtor and they have to make a decision. Do I buy an existing house or do I consider new construction? They want to know what the pros and the cons are on each, and I'm going to walk you through the details. So I want to start with an existing house first. An existing house obviously has a lot of pros, it's got a lot of cons, and I'm going to label a few. The first thing about an existing house is you can buy it right now, you can get in when things are cheaper, you can lock in your interest rate, and you don't have to worry about fighting the fight any longer. That's the good news. The bad news is there's not a lot of inventory. You probably have 5, 10, 15, maybe even 20 people bidding on the same house. You might have to do an appraisal waiver, and it's a tough fight out there. Given the limited amount of inventory right now, a lot of people don't love their existing house. They like it. So maybe on a scale of 1 to 10, they want an 8, but they're only finding things maybe on a 6. And so they're just uncomfortable paying that price for a house that they don't necessarily love. So that's a little bit about the pros, that's a little bit about the cons. Now I want to talk about new construction. As inventory continues to shrink and there becomes more of a problem out there, if buyers can't find an existing house that they like right now, they're leaning towards new construction. New construction is more popular than ever. It also has some pros, but it also has some cons, and I want to talk about those as well. Pro number one on a new construction, obviously it's a brand new house, it's beautiful. You get to customize it exactly how you want. So there's no big surprises. It's made for you and your family, and it's exactly what you want. Another great thing about new construction is, you're not really under the gun to buy a house. So if you put a new construction under contract and it takes anywhere from 6 to 9 months to build it and complete it, you as the buyer get a chance to kind of hang on the sideline, save up more money. You're not really under the pressure of multiple offers all the time. So it gives you a little bit of relief when it comes to buying, because obviously you get to wait and watch and have a little bit of fun with the new construction piece. The third part about new construction and the pros is that the way that homes are appreciating right now with that inventory, sometimes when you buy a new construction house, let's give a hypothetical example of $400,000 and it's completed in 9 months, because of the demand in the market, that house is actually worth more. So you're making some money on that equity as it's being built. Here are a couple of the cons on new construction, right? First and foremost, because it's brand new and because there's a lot of brand new demand out there in the marketplace, a lot of people are paying a lot more for the new constructions. They're paying extreme premiums. It's almost like a brand new car, right? The premiums on them are just a little bit more. So that's the case. Obviously, when buying a house, you just got to pay more for it. Number two on the cons is the waiting game. So the waiting game can be fun if you're not under pressure to close. However, ultimately, there could be a delay in closing if a builder says it's going to be 6 months and there's so much issue right now with the supply chain and the labor shortage. Sometimes those things delay 30, 60, 90 days, and it can end up costing the buyer a little bit of money for extending leases on apartments, transferring all their services and utilities over. These things can get costly and it can be frustrating. So sometimes with these delays, these are a challenge. The third biggest thing that people are frustrated with and that are a negative when it comes to new construction is locking in your interest rates. Interest rates usually have to be two things. They have to be secured by a property, and they have to be secured for a time frame, but you can't secure that time frame for a long period of time, only a short period of time. So if you get a new construction house under contract right now and it's not closing for 6 or 9 months, you are subject to the market volatility and the fluctuation. And with the way that interest rates are moving up monthly, this could cause them to have a higher rate. This could cause them to have a higher payment. It could even cause their debt to income ratios to get out of bounds and not qualify for the house. So these are things people have to pay attention to. No matter where you go in the housing market right now, specifically in the state of Texas, really in Dallas as well, there are just way more people than there are houses. It's going to be a fight. There's going to be a lot of demand. I think it's going to stay this way for a while just because of the population surge. I continue to see more and more people coming to Texas, more and more businesses coming to Texas, and until the number of people slows down that are coming here, there's just not enough places for people people to live, so you're going to continue to see this extreme demand. It's something that people have to pay attention to. It's really tough to navigate. Depending upon your current situation, you have to make a decision on an existing house or a new construction. So listen, if you found this video helpful or useful, do me a favor, like it, subscribe to the channel, even comment below, and I promise to do my best to get back with you. If you've got questions about your current situation, wanting to buy a house, wanting to refinance, or just talk about financial position and a home loan, do us a favor, give us a call, email us, text us. We're always here for you. Set up a consultation. We'll do our best to take great care of you, help you out with buying a home and getting a home loan. Appreciate the time, appreciate the support. Until next time, stay tuned.